Hmm. Oh, it all went wrong. Hi everybody. Hi Garage Life RC. Hi Bob's RC. Hi Gains. How are you doing all? It all went wrong here. I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. So I don't know what happened. Stuff went wrong. Computers, huh? Yeah, Alfred is busy. He's busy. He's doing things he doesn't supposed to do. Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. Welcome everybody. How's things going? Yeah, so as you can see, I kept my promise. I kept the pictures. There are people that send me pictures, so they're on the wall. This one, that's mine. That's my picture because I was one short, so I had to fill up the gap here. So if you want to send pictures, you know where to send them. I can't remember his name, and that's from Basherbodies, and this is from RC for Us. So if you want pictures, man's like CRC. Hello from the UK. There are a lot of people from UK, huh? Keynes is also from UK. So I got some exciting news because Basherbody made a new body, and we're going to reveal it in a bit. So first, we're going to a little bit of wrenching on the Outcast 6S. I'm going to take this apart to get carbon fiber parts on there. So I have to measure everything. So nice of you all to join me on this. There he is. There is Basherbody himself. So, what have you all been up to all? That was a quick shower. He's here. Yes, he is. So he did a lot of work on a new body. And we're going to reveal it in a bit. Get some excitement going, you know. Yep, Tyler, here he is. So I got some questions about this car too. Hi, Emily. This is tough. This is really tough. You have to wait a little bit. I'm not going to reveal it directly, you know. So yeah, if you have kids and you want to buy a car, that stuff, this is tough. The only thing that bugs me is that if you turn the wheels, I have to cut the body out, because although it kept the tires kept on eating the body, you know. So I cut it off a little bit, and I got it not only for these tires, but I have some other things going on in my mind for this little thing here. So yeah, I'm taking the wheels off at the moment from my Outcast, so I'm gonna give you a better view on top. But first I'm going to wait a little bit. Until there's a little bit more people. Yes, I saw the new release today from Arrma. I think it's a bummer. I don't understand why they are doing that. But like all EXBs and all rollers, they're gonna get rid of them. To explain everybody, Arrma just released a new Typhon 6S RTR with TLR components on. So that's an RTR, so you get everything in there, you can drive immediately. But yeah, and it's about 600 and a bit dollars, I think 670 or something, I don't know, I can't remember. Yeah, makes no sense. No, that's true. But you see, they're going to do that with all the cars that they own. I don't think you're gonna get a you can buy a roller in a couple of months anymore. So yeah, what they stuck in there, Spectrum, of course. And as you all know, I'm not a great fan of Spectrum, and the ESCs. The motors are pretty good, but the ESCs. My fire team burned up at 1 month old. My Italian was 6 months old. For an ESC, it's too soon, you know. And ooh, a lot of play on my pillow balls here. And so Hobbywing is much stronger than that. Much stronger than those Spectrum things. Yeah, kids, yeah, it's more cheaper to do that. No more developing. Just put the ESC in there. Kids, yeah, you did that techno build. That was great. Love that build. You got a lot of. I don't think in Belgium there's anybody who has techno as a retail. I don't know. Tamiya Hotshot. I still got my Tamiya build going on, so I have to do that too. So Tamiya Porsche build, 45 years old, 45 years collection, not old. So we're going to tear this thing apart. This Outcast. It's a little bit colder here, yeah. I think it's about 14, 15 degrees now at the moment. I don't know. 16, I don't know. Feels cold in it. So yeah, it's a simple shed. In a couple of days, weeks, maybe I have to put the stove here and put the coat on with heating in. Captain, nice to see you. Yeah, Captain, but that's not our fault. If they make good ESCs, they have to put the proper ESC in the proper car, not a small ESC in a big car. That's the fault of Horizon. So then you blame spectrum, of course. Everybody says spectrum is bad then, and Horizon says, "Woo." Yeah, most of them don't like spectrum. Yeah, blame Arrma. Yeah, but Arrma is part of Horizon, so you have to. Yeah, I'm not into spectrum. I only have 2 spectrum cars left. That's my Lozi, my LMT, and my Infraction 3S, and that's it. And I changed those ESCs out. You only drive 3S on that one, and if that burns, that burns. So it is what it is. So I forgot this guy's name. Maybe you know him, Basherbody. I can't remember. And here's your car. You wanted it, so here it is. So if you have other cars, ladies and gentlemen, put them on there. I'll put them on there. So as you know, I did that sledge thing, and it's still working pretty good. So I'm going to do this build 2. I'm going to make it carbon fiber all around. So, and for measurement stuff, yeah, you have to take it all apart then. And I don't know if I'm going to do the hinge pins too. I don't know yet. The hinge pin braces. Would people love that? Hinge pin braces from Arrma in carbon fiber. Hugh Carlucci, that was his name. He uses these for plug-in tracking, 2 channels for steering and throttle. Oh, you got a Spectrum transmitter. I had Spectrum transmitter for I don't know how many years. I think I had them all for driving purposes, that is. But I now have this Noble NB4, and I'm happy with that. It's very good. It's very good. So 8 people in the house. So we're going to start a little bit of this wrenching stuff, because otherwise it's not going to get finished. Little bullets getting loose. I got a lot of play on everything. It's an old car, but it works. So we're going to see a little bit here. If you see here from the side, here is the car. It's still, you see, it's a very old car. It still has that old ESC. It works still great. It still works great. I have another servo on there. That's about it. Not some braces, AliExpress braces. They work fine, in my opinion. And an RPM bumper on there. And that's about it. RPM arms here, front, rear, front. I had them in the rear, but I busted them, and so I put the original ones back. And this one, I had to put a zip tie on there. Just a temporary fix, but it works. I bash with it, and so it works. So I'm going to do some. I'm going to take the shock towers off to get the measurements for that carbon fiber stuff, and I think this plate also I don't know about those hinge pin braces yet because I see they're tight, so maybe I have to do that in pieces. Oh, you got new decal set for the Kraken. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got that body, but I got all kinds of stickers on there, but it's still very, very tough. It's still good. I think I have it almost 1.5 years, and it's still working good. Still working good. Yeah. This is split power from battery, one lead power the receivers. Let's split servo power and run to battery that we receive don't power servos. Holy. Hi there. Aussie for us. How you doing, man? I saw the pictures. Basherbodies. I saw them. Bob, you're an electronic guy. Mike, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna put your car back up as promised. Oh, the other side. As promised. Here's your car. Here's your logo. So how is the build coming up from M2C and stuff? Thank you for coming by, man. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. So I gotta get busy here because otherwise it's going to take me too long. So keep chatting. I'll read in a couple of minutes. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put you on all so you can see more. Now you can see what I'm doing and what I'm not doing, you know? Dropping things. Yeah, I saw the body. I saw the Outcast EXB body. No, Captain, come on. No problem. I got time enough. If I don't get it finished today, I'm gonna finish tomorrow. No problem. HTRC, how you doing, man? Yeah, I don't know what went wrong in the beginning because I just pushed start. It's the first thing I plan live, so you can see in advance how many time is still left. And I think I pushed the wrong button or something. I don't know. I pushed something wrong. It's all new to me, so bear with me. So for the newcomers, we're going to reveal a new body that's made by Basherbodies. We're going to reveal it today, so stick around. And it's very cool. Very cool. I like it a lot. A lot. A lot. Nah, I can work on it for days. My favorite bodies. Anybody ever have Arrma? You did what? Anybody ever have Arrma diff keys blow out the output cups? No, not that I'm aware of. This is a very old. This is very old. This thing. I don't know what V it is, if you know what version it is, but still works. And when it works, it's good. When you're having fun, you're having fun. So again, are there people in the house that are a little bit of artistically, you know, with paint? Because yeah, I have to. Yeah, maybe you saw the post on the community tab. I had that paint in for the sledge body, and I don't know how to paint it. Okay, Rogue. What are you doing, man? Oh, you get the kid from school. Okay, no problem. Be back. See you soon. Be careful. Yeah, man. You lurker. Oh, you're in back pain. That's not so good. I know back pain. I have it too. I have also a lot of back pain, so I know what you mean. Not good. Not good at all. Take your time, man. Take your time. If major, I can't read that. Sciatica. I don't know what that is. I'm a Belgian guy, you know. Oh, tree use this. Ah, not good. So you guys, you all see that passion green and all make this round. I'm not that keen of making these things round because you always have a weak spot. That's why yeah, with the sledge you cannot make any different things as a straight thing. I never I didn't find any T braces in carbon, so but I'm not going to make this round. I don't like it round. I'm going to make it like this, thick and straight. Why? That's stronger than round with three. You have two connections here. That can break. Two connections can break, even if they are T70, 70, 75 or something like that. So this can break, but if you make it in one carbon trade, it's not going to break. No way. So this is going to be a flat piece of carbon. Yeah, it's something painful. It sounds painful too, yeah. sorry that I'm laughing with that, but I know what you mean. So that's why I make these things not round. I don't like that round. Two connections that can break. So over here I did on my, with this RPM bumper, I had this hinge pin brace blocked with a plate. I don't know if you can see it over here. It's an iron plate I made just to keep my hinge pin braces, hinge pins out, in, not out, so that they stay nice in there. What would you like me to make? Would you like me to make the towers or the hinge pin braces? Yeah, that's why I don't want to make these things in 3 pieces of 2, yeah, 3 pieces. The middle one, middle carbon fiber, and this in 70, 75 or something like that. This snaps off. It snaps off eventually. It snaps off because it's getting thinner over here. So if you make it one straight edge, like, just a sec. So this is not the right one. This is the one from the sledge, but this is not going to break. You see, you have this. If this comes in here like that, it's too long. If you see, and you have to make it thicker. This one, like that, it's not going to break. It's not going to bend like this. That's too tough. With this, nah. So this is how it's going to be. And I think I'm going to do that on all my cars, make this stuff like that. If you like it, okay. If you don't like it, okay. So let's get these things out. Typhon 6S towers. Yeah. Yeah, I sell those sets. Yeah, I just want to be, I don't want to make, how do you say it? I want to make it simple. I want to keep it simple. Because if you all this hassle with this part and this part and that, keep it simple. Hard enough. So I was told, Mike, I'm not sure about that, but I was told that these towers are the same as the Typhon 6S towers. I'm not sure, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have a 6S Typhon, so I cannot compare them. So I cannot know if the people that told me that are right or wrong. So I have to take them for the word. So if anybody can tell me if they are the same. I hate those things, man. I hate those small things that they put in between those. It's a basher, for God's sake. You don't have to put those things in there. Cross-reference part numbers, yeah. No, Creighton and Outcast are the same. Okay. Outcast towers are way taller. The front is tiny. Outcast and Creighton are the same. So the Outcast is the same, except it's longer for the brace than this. This brace is, that's just, I know somebody with an Outcast, so that's not the biggest problem. So I'm going to make those towers. I'm going to also make an Eckermann plate. I'm gonna get that too. And what do you all got? What do you all think about servo holders? I think it's, I don't think you have to make it in carbon. I don't know. Okay, turn that screw on. Okay, great. Shock towers. Italian. I don't think Italian is the same. Italian is, I have an Italian, so the Italian is much smaller. So, but I'm going to check the reference. The Outcast was made from the Typhon chassis and Arrma arm. What, an Arrma, a Kraken arm was made from the Typhon chassis. So, oh, he took a Typhon and then he put Kraken arms on there to make an Outcast. Okay. Hi there. I cannot read your name. Is that you? Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. You? I cannot read that. At least welcome to the channel. So yeah, he's talking about custom build. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It's not that easy if you don't have the car, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure everything out. Eventually, it all comes good. Where's Dan? Oh, is that Dan? Okay, you is over here. I cannot read that. Sorry if I'm. Your name is not coming up right here. Hi, Aussie Mouse Master. Welcome to channel. Okay, Rob. See you in a bit. I got a Google here. His name is upside down and back to front. Okay, that's why I cannot read it. It's like, what the? Yeah, crazy things. Not bad, not bad. All good. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. It's also confusing, those things, man. If you yeah, you have to check all the numbers, that's true, but it's a lot of work. Not that I don't want to do the work, but you know what I mean. Okay, Rogue, be careful. I can see it fine. Yeah, upside down. I put the screws back in there because this car is going on a shelf for a bit. Because if I try this and I make this, problem is that I have to fit a carbon fiber stuff on there, and I'm not going to build it and then measure everything and then put it back together and then wait for the carbon fiber to finish, then break it all off and put it back together. Nah, no, it's going on the shelf for a couple of days or when everything is finished. So thanks, Bob. The trick is doing a handstand while holding a mirror. Yeah. Yeah, again about the live stream in the beginning, I don't know what went wrong. I have to check these things because it's not that easy doing these things. It's you know what the problem is? The problem is I can read English and I can speak English. Not that good, I know, but these just I'm working with OBS over here, and it's like you have to read all the stuff and they're explaining everything, but they go so fast, and then you're like pause, try again, and then you hear like yeah, it's sitting like yeah. Then you try stuff and then you try it. Well, for instance, this is new. This is a new update from OBS, and now my Stream Deck doesn't work anymore. Yeah, it didn't work anymore. So I was looking at it for about 3 hours until it worked again. So, and then you get like, ah! Almost fixed. No, I'm not fixed. Yeah, talking is maybe fine, but understanding it's something else. Yeah. No, then headstands and even holding a mirror alone isn't easy anymore. Huh? I practice a lot. I practice a lot. I talked to today. I talked to another friend of ours, Basherbodies. I forgot to tell you that. Speaks better than most Canadians. Oh, yeah, but in Canadian, they speak also French, as in Quebec. Huh? In Quebec, you speak French, no? So, yeah, but here in Belgium, they speak French too. So, guys, the reveal of the Basherbody, the new Basherbody. Come on, give me some. What do you all think it's going to be? What do you think the car is going to be? So, put some comments in there. What do you think he made up? He gave some hints, so people that follow him, maybe they already know what the car is going, which car it's going to be. So if you know it, or if you almost, or if you think you know it, say it. I'm curious. I'm going to have a little competition here, so let me see what do you think. I'm curious now. I'm very curious what's coming out of there. Oh yeah, and I have another update for the channel and a few things here. You see these things for the shock tower, for this over here. On my EXB, on my Italian over there, they break. They break like EXB. They tell you that's EXB. So you can buy them on what you see, or Techno has them too. Techno, I don't know the part number, but Techno has some things too. Yeah, you got an idea. It's a rival MT8, and he's going to send me the first two tests. Oh, you were hoping the sledge. So I'm not going to say anything. Fiat Panda. That's a good one. I seen the hint, it looked like Christine. Come on, guys. More. It looked like Christine. You saw the hint. Fiat Panda. That's a good one. Maybe you can do that too. Fiat Panda. Why were you hoping the sledge? Is your lid already busted? Again, I have a new body lid hanging here, and the paint is staying over there, standing over there. So, but I don't know what paint scheme I have to use. So, if there's somebody who can say, it screws a little crooked. You got your answer already. So about these things, I found a couple very cheap. So I'm going to try them out and see how they hold up. I'm going to show you. Oh, there goes my tires. If I can find them, then I'm going to show you how they look like. They look very beefy. Where did I put them? That's my problem always. A lot of stuff, but I don't know where to put it, where I put everything. As some of you know, that's my problem. So to check. Sorry guys, I cannot find them. You know what? You know where, when I know where they are, when I'm in my bed, then I'm going to know, oh yeah, there they are. But at the moment, sorry, cannot find them. But hey, what's up? What kind of Hyundai? You Hyundai. Or maybe a Prius. A blue Prius. Yeah, I'm gonna keep them all together because otherwise. And this one was already bent. What do you guys think about these things? I want to ask you a question because I didn't do it on my rear shock tower from the sledge, but you see in front over here are these. Yeah, I always question about these gaps. Why do they do that? Nothing comes through. Nothing goes in there. I think that makes the shock tower less strong, even if it's carbon fiber. Also, on the rear, if you can see that they make it too wide, too open. I think it's much more prone to bend if you do this than close it. They're not going to save material. It's a little weight, but that's nothing, you know. So yeah, you don't need it. Yes, you need material over there. Where is it always bending? It's always bending on the small spots. You see, or on these spots here. There is it bending, or on this side. Over here. On the rear, just the same. I don't know if you can see it here. When it bends over here. Here. This is small area. This is the weak area. If they make it right over here, I hope you can all see this. I'm going to show you when the tower is off. So that's much better than. That's true, Dan. It's triangulated. That's nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do with that. I worked in 28 years in a metal company, and I know something about metal things, and that's not good. You don't do that like that. If you round it off, you make it a little. If you, for instance, if you round this off a lot like that, a great radius over here, not like this. It's much stronger than already. Over here, this is too small. Why? You don't need that. You don't need those holes. That's my opinion. I don't know why they're doing that, but maybe they want to look. They want it to sit like looking nice. Doesn't have to be nice. I see M2C made this plate over here. There, I don't have any problems with these plates. I don't know why they make it in just for the looks. Solidol looks weird. I don't think it looked weird. It looks sturdy. There, Captain, you're right about that. Corners are rounded off for added strength, that's true, but they are rounded off too short. The bigger the corner is, the stronger it is. So it's the same with the M2C bracket on my X-Max. You have the bracket where you put your ESC on, goes like this, and then you have those two rounded corners. That should have been much rounder. Not that strong. Then that's a lot stronger than. Just make it 10 millimeters thick. Too thick. You can make it in 5 millimeters and make it strong. I made a lot of stuff in my days, and I never would have made it like that. That's the hence. That's why I didn't. I took the holes out. I think took the hole out my sledge rear tower. That's why I took it out. I had a little issue afterwards. You'll see it in another video. But I figured everything out. But okay. Hey, right, I got back to work. Good saying, chat. See you all later. Okay, Mike. See you later. Nice of you to join, even if you're at work. Cool. Why am I doing this? I have machines over here. So again, guys, for you who all are on a budget or something, I bought these things for about 1.5 years ago for about, I think they're for two, or like, I have a video on them. Very in the beginning, very in the beginning. So, and I work with them almost every day, and they still perform very good. And they were, I think I bought them for 40 euros for two, so that's about 45 bucks. Only one battery though, but yeah, battery on each machine, one battery, but still works good. So if you want some, I have in my link, I have in the link these things. I don't know what the price is at the moment, so don't be angry if they are more expensive now. Okay. So we're going to make this plate also in carbon fiber, because I saw on a lot of cars this plate is bending, broke, or something like that. So almost 1 hour in, and I haven't done a lot. So do the Ackerman bar too, yeah. Why not? Huh? Might have to get me a set of those. Yeah, they perform pretty good, and they last long on the battery too. So I have the Volt here, and I don't use it much because it's too heavy. That's my opinion, of course. Everybody is different on that, because I think it's too heavy for the work you do here. That's not turning. That's stuck in there too. I think got locked on it. I don't know. Oh yeah. Gonna heat this thing up. Oh yeah. Sorry if you cannot see it right now, but I'm heating up the screw to get the Loctite loose. And like usual, it works like a charm. Woo! A lot hot. Very, very hot. So these things are great, but it's freaking hot. Yeah, can figure it. They're pretty expensive. Man, that was hot. Still hot. So, aren't you eager to see the bodies? Oh, I don't. Yeah, yeah. I have hand tools too to take when I go out bashing, but I mean these things. If you knew, or do you mean hand tools? That's not these things. I'm gonna make these two in carbon fiber. While I'm at it, maybe I'll do it too. No? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's such a. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, I had to make it. Last time I lost something over here, so to do major work on that stuff to make it fit. So all you people, you want to see the Basherbody, the new body? You want to see it? Let's flip this thing around. Oops, losing screws. You want to see the new body? Or you want to wait a little bit? Oh, that's fine. I put it in there. I think. When this crew comes out, I'm going to show you the new body he made. So wait a minute for I need a heater. A little otter. A little otter. What has that to do? Come on, why doesn't it come off? I hope this is going to work. Oh. Yep. Something here. Not so good. So when the screw is out, hope for you all guys that the screws comes out. Otherwise, you're not going to see the body. Ha! And everybody's waiting here for the body, and the screw didn't come out. And then you're like, "Ooh." But you're lucky that I'm such a good mechanic. Screws out. That's a pretty bend in there. Look at that. I hope you can see it. Nicely bent. First, I'm going to put this aside, and then I'm going to show you, because I have to have some room over here. I'm going to show you what the body is all about. And I have to say, this is looking awesome. It is really, really, really awesome. So, wood stove. Raccoon head with the tail. Ha! Who's going to get me that? Afro wig. I got an Afro wig here. I'm gonna put it on next time. Yeah. You got me. You got me, Dan. You're gonna look next time. The next live view, I'm going to wear an Afro. Okay, just for you. I can't wait until it starts snowing. Luckily, it doesn't snow that much over here, but it gets freaking cold here. It's like 0 degrees or 0.5 or something, and I'm outside, literally outside. There's a wooden door here, and there's no, and I say no other thing between us, you know, door and a roof and another thing behind me, but that's it. But enough. Everybody loves a raccoon hat. Send me one. I'll wear it. Groundhog Day. Okay, guys. You wanted to see the new Basherbody. Or not? Yeah, you wanted to see it. I'm not going to let you sit in there longer, waiting and waiting. So I'm going to show you the new Basherbody. Just a sec here. You loved it. Nah, I'm not loving it. So here's the new Basherbody. Here it is. I'm going to the side here so you can see it. I hope you can all see it now. I'm not seeing it on my screen. So, wait, I'm going to take the tablet. And we're going to show it. I'm going to sit here. Yeah, I got walls everywhere, but it's cool. No, that green screen is not working as insulation. No, it's not. So now you see it. What do you think? What do you think about it? for the Slash or the Senton or similar bodies, similar cars, I mean. So you can use it on there. And this is the mold. And that's the name. The official name is Christine, because yeah, you got the car is Christine, so why not? Huh? What do you think? Look a little bit heavy. Oh, okay. Now you Monday is going to be wheelbase. That's for the Slash or the Senton, Captain. So, but other wheelbases may fit too. So I don't know the exact measurements from the body. Maybe you can ask him. So it looks very cool against. That's true. And I think this is going to look awesome on the cars. I think the 3S Senton then the Slash and the 6S Senton isn't that. Oh, the 6S. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't have a Senton. I don't know how big it is. But it's the same wheelbase as the Slash, so if the Senton 3S is the same as the Slash, then you go. So guys, what are your opinions? What do you think about it? Let me know. Let him know. So on Monday he's going to pull the first one, the first body, and then you're going to see it on Basherbody's Facebook group, how it looks, and maybe you have to do some adjustments. So yeah, you can maybe, yeah, you could try. Why not? So have you seen enough? Can I put my ugly mutt in there again? Or do I have to stay out of focus? I'm going to put my ugly mutt in there again. So here I am. Put the power back on the tablet because otherwise it's not going to stay on power anymore. Charging. Ooh. So I'm going to let it sit on there a little bit so you can admire my ice thing. So like I said, look at this, how this is bent like no water, man. I'm going to make this in carbon fiber too. And this is, I think, 3 millimeters. So everything I make is the same thickness than the original thing is. So this is 3 millimeters. Like I said, display is also 3 millimeters, of course. Yes, 3 millimeters. The front shock tower is 5, I think. Okay, that's cool. No problem, Basher bodies. See, 5 millimeters, this one. So now for the rear. So everybody seen enough? I'm going to put you on all screen again so you can see everything. If it works, that is like that. So that's that. So everybody's happy now. Now you can all disappear. No, stay, 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 please stay. You don't have to disappear, no. So what do you want to talk about, guys? Let me know. I have to take a screw, otherwise I'm going to lose all the things here. See how bendy this thing is now? That. I think this new screw is going on the new build. So what do you think? Are you, who has a cent and who has a slash? Are you gonna buy one? You know the quality of the Basherbody, so you know how strong they are. You know how strong they are, so they are absolutely strong. You man, you're the man. You did something great. 12-2. So now for the rear one, the rear shock tower. Oh, I have a diff leak, I think. There's oil on my arm here. I've put some diff thing, aluminium diff housings in there, but they were that very cheap ones. I wanted to try them out, but I think these things leak. Figure that out, what went wrong over there. So now the car is almost apart. It's going to be an easy one. Oh, you know who's not going to be happy? Rogue. He hasn't seen it yet. But when he's back, I'm going to show him again. Everybody wants to see it twice. Don't you? Everybody say yeah. Yeah. An MT8 is the most abused car, yeah? You like it that much? Oh, I always mistake. Yeah, which one is the most durable one? The MT8 or the MT10? I know there's one car that's most durable and the other one is it. So, which one is the best? The MT8? Probably the MT8. If you say you have the MT8 and it's the most durable one, so most abused one, so I think the MT8 is the most durable one. Or not. MT10. The MT10 is the most abused car. The best car. Okay. I always mistake. I always make that mistake. Like, which one is the best? Maybe I'm going to buy an MT. Hi, Rogue. You missed you. Sorry, man, but you just missed the new Basherbody reveal. But you want to see it again? You want to see it? I'm going to show it again for Rogue. Is that okay? Is that okay, everybody? Is everybody okay with that one? Can I show it again for Rogue? Can I show it again? Yeah? You want to see it? You want to see the new one? Okay, you want to see it? You're going to see it. Here it is, Rogue. Here it is, especially for you. This is the new one. What do you think, man? Yep. What do you think? What's that shit? Oh shit. Line the fuck up. I think you want one, no? It wouldn't go very far. That's a good one. Dan, you're very, very funny, man. Dan, very. Keynes, you got a guy over there, man. So I'm gonna let it sit a little bit so Rogue can drool over the place, huh? He's drooling, no? Aren't you drooling? Oh, that screw is crooked too. RT in it already. You're a huge fan of Christine, I think. It's a good movie. I think it's a very good movie. And he plays it very well. I don't know the name of the guy, but he plays it very, very well. Dad jokes. Then I had nightmares of Christine. I woke up happy. Ha! You woke up happy. So everybody likes it. Everybody likes it. I think I lost something. Again. Oh no. Found it. Yeah, Rogue, if you want to see the Facebook page, it's in the link of this video, or all on my videos. There's a Facebook page link for Basherbodies, so get on there, and then you can see everything that comes out and everything that is on the shelf. Or you can go to his normal page, www.basherbodies.com, and then you can see all the models that are made for all cars. So go and check it out if you want to see, if you want to buy a body or something. You've been logged out of Facebook, okay. But you have a computer. You can go to www.basherbodies.com. It's also on in the description, the link. Then you can see all the. Yeah, you're missing out. That's true. Why you're out? Why you're out, Rogue? Is there you have some beef with Facebook or something? Oh, other side. Or do you think it's too personal? You don't have to put everything in there. Makeup stuff. I do that too. I'm gonna put you all. You stop. You have enough of this drooling. So toxic? What do you mean by toxic? Whee. No problem, man. If it's personal, no problem. You don't want to, you don't want to, no. But the W's still has his own website, so Shark Tower. There are a lot of pages that you can log into Facebook and or Google, you know, so you can choose. So let me see. That diff is leaking now. I'm gonna take them out, otherwise I'm going to lose them anyway. Yeah, I got a bit of leak here. Oh. You don't do Facebook either, Dan? No? Dan Gaines, no Facebook. Okay. That's true, JPRC. You have to find the good groups and stay with them. There are a lot of groups that are not, how do you call it, not correct, if you know what I mean. But if you find a good group, most of the time it's all okay. Yeah, now I have to fix the div here. And I put longer screws in there. In the div housings. I can smell the oil. See? Nice shiny red one. Where is that oil coming from then? Oh yeah, it is leaking. Or it's not leaking. I'm gonna put it on here like that for a day to see if it drips. If it leaks, then I have to open it and fix it. I think it even touches the chassis. I don't know how that happens. What is it? Oh, but you can block the feed if you want to, no? Looks good. I'm gonna put it on somewhere on a little plate, otherwise my whole mat leaks. I'm going to set it like this, and then if it leaks, it's going to be oily in there, otherwise it's going to be good. Yeah, I have to paint this thing here with put the stickers on. I know. I don't have time. Every day when it's good weather is out, I'm saying I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I'm like, then I have something else to do, or something else comes up. But stickers are still laying there. Arrma Mafia. Voila. This is better. No problem. It's all personal preference, of course. And each to his own, of course, and each to his what everybody wants. You don't have to explain yourself for it. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. Simple as that. Again, these things, I broke a couple of them because the body is so strong that it broke off. these body balls, landing it on top, and what is DJF? What is that? I don't know what that says. DJF about it. I don't know what that means. See you later, man. Thanks for joining us. See about bending the shock tower. This one was bent once. Ah, it don't give a... Okay, now we know that too. So this shock tower was bent once, and it is bent over here. You can see it on the you see that where it's a little bit white, there was a bend, and it's always on a corner to here. So I hammered it straight, but it's going to bend again over there. If I land it on here, it's going to bend over here again, because this corner is it's too tight. And most of all, it's not even necessary. The corner is not even necessary. If it was straight like that, it wasn't even necessary here, because there's nothing in there. There's nothing that sits in there that has to be going in there. This can go on top like this. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's something going in there. That's true. Sorry. This thing is going in there. Okay, I have to take that and take the tower with me. Why did they make it like that? Why didn't they make it different? You can make it different. I'm not going to make it different, but I don't have to make it different, because otherwise the other one's not going to fit. But maybe it's sitting there a little bit rounder. The carbon fiber is definitely stronger than this thing, so I'm not going to worry about that. So carbon fiber will be stronger. How about that overpriced TLR RTR? Yeah, I was thinking about a couple of months ago about buying a TLR, and the Typhon TLR. And then I was like, okay, it's a very nice car. It's very, very good. But I'm not going to use it, because it's not really a basher car. You know, it's more a race car. You can bash it, that's true, but if you want to go to higher grass or something like that, it's not going to work. It's too low by the ground, and that's not for me. But now they bring out these nice TLR RTR. I still don't want it, but I think they're making wrong moves with that. Yeah, sure, everybody's going to buy it, because they're probably going to discontinue the rollers. Creighton 8S EXP roller is also gone. Outcast EXP 8S is also gone. You can still buy the EXP version, but then you get the new systems of Spectrum in there, and not everybody wants that. So need to take the wing with me when I develop this, because otherwise I think I'm going to forget this thing here. So tomorrow, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, I'm going to draw all these things, and I hope I'm going to get them finished real soon. Those carbon fiber parts, so that I can fit everything in there and try it out. And yes, I do try my pieces myself. I think they're stepping away from rollers because they're not gaining their, with the RTRs. I think there's more profit than a roller. That's what I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's it. You stopped mid build because I want to build a truckified Typhoon 4S with the new V2 parts. Okay. Pretty strong in there. I think they all glue everything. So that's what I think about. Yeah, Spectrum is overpriced, I think. The same with Traxxas stuff. That's also overpriced. If you have a Traxxas ESC, if you want to buy it new or a motor, it's overpriced for the product that you get. If you got a hobby ring, you got a hobby ring ESC or a Traxxas ESC or a Spectrum ESC, you know what's going to be on top. I don't have to tell you that. You know which one is going to be the best out of the three. So yeah, you're probably right. Dan, you're probably right. They're very cheap stuff. They have decent products. The transmitters are pretty good. The transmitter I had Spectrum for maybe 20, 30 years. And I was always, but in that day, you had a Spectrum or a Futaba or something like that brand, those brands. And all those Spectrum things were so expensive. And all the Sonoma things were so expensive. So it wasn't the only brand that was expensive. All the things were expensive. And now you get an NB4 for $210 for two transmitters and all those possibilities, or you can buy a radio link that goes 600 meters and you can buy for $100. So, and the receivers are for the radio link about $15 or something. Yeah, if you buy a Spectrum, you pay $100 for a receiver. So yeah, the crystals and everything. Yeah, I can remember that. You have to go everybody who has this channel, who has that channel. Yeah, I can remember that. That was, yeah, it was hilarious. If you think about it now, it was, yeah, strange that we did that, you know. But you didn't know better, so Hi, Curtis. Didn't see you there in all the hassle. Hi, Speed Seiko. How you doing, man? Thanks of you to join us. What's up, man? Very nice of you. How you doing, man? Radio link. Yeah, those. I think these are fairly good. The RC4GS, but there is also a 6, I think, or a 7. I can't remember, but I think they're pretty good for the price. No problem, Mike. No problem, Speed. I hope you like it. So, Speed, you missed out on the new Basherbody reveal. He has a new lid for I think your kid has a Senton too, no? Senton and a granite, no? So you want to see the new? You're gonna love the new, but you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, Speed. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it. So that's a new one. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Yeah, it comes with a receiver. Yeah, true. Yeah, he's going to do the first pull on Monday, so then he's going to check if everything's going to be okay. Normally he's still in the chat. I can't. Maybe he's off. I don't know, but rogue. Yeah, Speed is the man. Okay. I'm very eager to see the new video, man. The new King Kong movie. Very eager to see it. So I want to know what you did with that rig. So I think it's going to be epic. So these things are all going to be in carbon fiber. 2 shock towers, this plate. I don't know how you call it. Plate. Ackerman. And of course, brace. Also, these are going to be made on the day after tomorrow. I'm going to draw them and make them as soon as possible. Yeah, I can relate that. It's going to be awesome, that video. I'm going to be sure that when is it coming out? You have an update or something, or a little warming? Yeah, you know, warming is up. Put a box and put it all in there, and this thing is also awesome. You know, check my video out if you haven't seen it yet. But this thing is the bomb. It's also very great. Okay, here it is. A little box, empty box. not empty. This one's empty. Yeah, the rams has to be a little concave in there. Okay, speed. I'm gonna check it out. Thanks, Rogue. I went on the skate park the day after too, and it was raining and everything. It was very, very wet, and I drove on it, and it doesn't like the wet water, the rain. Doesn't like that a lot. So I had to take the ESC out and put it on the stove because it was wet inside. And I'm going to have a lot of problems here, if you can see it. See how it's busted? I'm not going to just get that screws out. So but this thing is magnificent, man. It's really, really, really great. It's really sturdy. The only thing I had to do, okay, the only thing I had to do is because cut out the body a little bit here, because when you turn it, the wheel catching the body, and I didn't like that. So I'll put everything in here, because otherwise I'm not going to find anything anymore tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. It is very, very durable. It is, yeah. It's the strongest one I've got. If I did that with an Arrma here, I definitely broke a lot of things. Very, very sturdy. And on 3S, it's bananas, you know. It is banana. On 2S, it's good on 2S too, but on 3S, it's really, really bananas. It's not going to get in there, I think. Yeah, yeah, I know about the subs and everything, and about those views. You said about it a couple of weeks ago, a couple of days ago, about the views. Sometimes YouTube plays tricks on us. I don't know what's wrong here either, but I don't know. Hit the bell. Oh, you over here then don't make any trouble about it. Luckily, I still have to go another skate park. It's not so far away. I recently found another skate park, and I haven't been there yet. I think I'm going to go there in a couple of days. So I got some more stuff coming up, and one of these things is this one. Yeah, you can see the green screen through it. That's cool, huh? And I did something with it, and somebody who saw my shorts already saw it. So, but I also made something for this car, and normally I'm gonna get it soon. It's going to be finished real soon. Still working on it, but something like this. So that's too bad, Bob. So Chicano trails. Next time that I'm going to a skate park, and I hope I'm not going alone then, and if my friend Jens is coming with me, then this thing is going to get launched. I'm going to launch it on a skate park, full send. So see if it holds up. I'm going to take a couple of cars then, and then YouTube doesn't like me. Yeah, you destroy everything. Only 6 tires in a day. Or 7, how many were it? Man, you got some stuff going on over there, man. So there was this Italian guy in this morning who was still, oh, there he is, there's Basherbodies. Tires is expensive, yes, they're getting, losing tires is expensive. Blowing up tires too. So Speed, here is the man, here is Basherbodies. So you like this one, you know where to get it. So there was this guy this morning, I don't know, I forgot his name, and he was an Italian guy who asked me about this little thing here. And yeah, I don't have the squeaky sound now. Fine, fine. So the only thing you have to do about these things is put new body clips on there, because the others, the normal ones that the car comes with, you're gonna lose them in about 10 minutes. What you have to do is put a zip tie on the receiver here, because this gets off, and get some, get out, thing like this, Why is this to put here so that the lead doesn't come out when you drop it on the nose. So he asked me about batteries and what size do they have. Yeah, it's a strange kind of battery, you know. Yeah, it's strange. No, you have to feel it in both directions. Nah. I don't think you're right. So the battery is like this, and you put it in like that, and then you close it up. East Tactic is going to did have a range test with the with that radio link, so maybe check it out. I don't know. I didn't check it out. I didn't saw it yet. So, but I know he did one other play on here too. And that what you got here is this little screwdriver. Oh, screws loose. Normal with all that jumping and dropping and stuff. Things get loose. All the screws are loose, I think. Yeah. All the screws are a little bit loose. Bye, Rogue. I'm gonna have them cover up the dust. Then a year later, the state took the property. Already, I got around to the park with the dogs. Oh. Yeah, I have a Noble, so I don't have any trouble with batteries in there. Batteries enough. Yeah. So I have to measure this stuff to him, so about 78 long. Height, yeah, the height is, you have to get it underneath there, so the height is like this. It's 22. Okay. I only have one radio at the moment, and that's a Noble, and the other, and if I'm out of Nobles or out of memory, I have another Noble. I have two Nobles. So two Noble NB4s, and I have to put numbers on cars, otherwise I'm going to forget which car goes with which transmitter. That's going to be a problem then. That's for later. Oh. Removable top. I have some batteries, AA batteries that you can put I think they're over here. No, they're not. But those are batteries that you can put a USB-C in on the side. And FlySky, I don't have a problem with the runaways. And I don't do speed runs yet. I haven't felony, but I'm not going to do speed runs with it. I think I'm going to just use it as a speed basher. Cheapy ones for $20. What do you mean? See you later, Basher Bodies. Talk later. I'm playing with this thing here. This is awesome car, man. That's a 2S in there. And I have another car here. I have plenty of cars here, but I have another car, nice car to play with. Put this together suit. Bye. So Speed, what time is it over there? Because I'm curious. Where you live again? I forgot your address. So over here it's now 11 p.m. So what time is it for you? What's my favorite RC and why? Oh, it's a very hard question. I love them all. I'm gonna put some pros and cons on here. Maybe I like the Lozi LMT. I like it because it's very real, you know. It runs real. It's like a real one. It handles like a real monster truck. The only downside it's fragile. You know, I did a lot of mods on it and figured out these things to make it stronger. 5 p.m. Okay. But overall, it's a very nice car to have in the collection. Also, I like the new mud trucks. I love them. I'm gonna make me one from a TRX4, so that's a project that I'm still working on. But another car, I also like the Italian. The Italian is my only car that isn't modded besides ESC and the ESC and what did I do? And the Servo, of course. The ESC is was busted after a month. Also Spectrum. It started smoking some. But for the rest, the only downside that I had on that car is that I broke a lot of standoffs. I broke a couple of standoffs on the rear, always on the rear, never on the front, and that's the only downside I had on it. In the beginning, it didn't flew well, it didn't jump well, but now with the new hobby ring in the 6, yeah, you can do everything with it what you want. And then I have the DR8. The DR8, man, that's for the money, you can't go wrong with that one. No, you definitely can't go wrong with that one. The only thing I did to it at the moment is there are two flaws on it. One flaw is the hinge pin brace on the rear. That's the biggest problem. You're gonna break it in couple of runs. It's plastic and it's going to break in a couple of runs. So you have to put an aluminium hinge pin brace on there. And the shock tower, the rear shock tower is, yeah, if you jump and you land bad, it's going to bend like no other. So I made also a carbon fiber one for that one. So let me see it. Crawl or a mini basher? Just a sec, just a sec. The Arrma fire team, a great car, very strong. I haven't had any breakages besides the ESC. ESC went out in a month, so I changed that out to a hobby ring 2, and yeah, I got a refund, and I bought a new hobby ring, and of course the servo was busted in a month too. It's just problems, it's not good. But for overall, it's a very good car. And I love it. It's very strong with the cage. I took the panels off immediately because they're still new. They're lying there. I liked it without the panels and with the panels. Then the sledge over here. Yeah, that's a very, very good car, but it's too expensive. It's I think it's too expensive. Yeah, the roll cage on the fire team is very, very, very good. I had some major crashes on it, and it still works. It's still on there. Guys are still sitting in there with the guns, so it's very, very good. The only problem I have now is one of the diffs is broken, but I can't remember which. So I have to test it out. About the sledge is a very good car. It's a very good car except for the monkey metal gears, of course. And yeah, the chassis. I have put a M2C chassis on there, and also the motor mount is an M2C one. I did a video on that thing, and I put a Max 6 in there. So it's quite an expensive thing at the moment. The diff housings, a lot of people say that the diff housings are going bad, and a couple of, when you run it extensively, they how do you say it, they expand, and then you get a bad mesh. There are people that are Bars and Tone did a comparison to the Kraton and the Sledge, and he's saying the same thing. The car is too expensive for what it is when you get it. The metal from the chassis is not good. It bends like, if you have 10 packs in it, it's bending. Always on the motor. The motor mount was not good. Mine didn't broke. No, it stayed together. It didn't broke. But a lot of people that broke the motor mount, and you can't get the mesh right with if you put another pinion on there. It's very hard. And now with the M2C stuff, it's perfect. So yeah, it's getting a really expensive car because I'm looking for other diff housings. As soon as I hear something rattle, I'm going to stop there and buy other diff housings. So I'm going to check trail housings, or Vidavon is too expensive. Vidavon is 200 euros or $200 for the housings, and that's too expensive. Trail is half the price, approximately. Unbroken seals, yeah. The hulls, I wouldn't go for the hulls if I would go for the Max 2.0. Or if you really want, if you really want to jump half, I got the Max 1, Max version 1, and very sturdy car. And I got the Sledge, and I like them both. But they're two different cars. They're two different things. What I mean, truggy, monster truck, drives a lot differently. But yeah, the Sledge, you have to put money in it. If you're a real basher, if you drive it like it's intended to be, like a real truggy, or if you drive it like an Italian, at jumps, not big jumps, then I think you're going to be you're going to like it a lot. But if you're going to do jumps, big jumps, it's not. It's too expensive. That's what it is. Hi there, Captain. About the other ones over here. I have a Kraton 8S EXB with a Hobbywing Max 5 800 kV motor combo in there, and I've run it a couple of times, not a lot yet, and I love it. I love it. It's awesome. It handles great. It has a lot of power. It's one of my favorites. Then I have an Outcast 8S with the same combo in there, and that's I don't know what to say. That's something different. Kraton is when you jump it, and you fly with it, and you do one big flip, backflip, maybe two. But an Outcast, you can do 3, maybe 4, and it turns on a dime, because I have those big trenches on there, and they expand, and it turns on a dime. So it's awesome. Then I have a Felony. Yeah, you didn't. The guys that follow me on my channel, they didn't see a lot of Felony driving, and yeah, that's a little too bad, because I like it a lot. It's I bought it as a roller, and I stripped everything, and I painted everything again. I did some 3D printing on it. I'm gonna make a video on it in the winter, what I did on it, everything, and I hope I can drive it again in a couple of days when the weather's a little bit better. Then I have an Infraction 3S, and at the moment I put a 4S ESC in there, and it goes like goes banana, you know. What do I have next? A UDR, Traxxas UDR. Very nice car, but it's not a basher. It's a scale driver. It's a scale runner. How do you call it? Scale. It's a scale car. You have to race it like a real car. It's very. If you run it on grass, you have to know when you go off the throttle and when you go on the throttle. The realism is magnificent. You can bash it a little bit around, but you can't jumps like with the Kraton, like with the 8S cars. And on 6S, it's very fast, and I like it a lot. So I haven't done it lately a lot, but I got a lot of cars. So the Max version 1, it's the same as the V2, only I have white kit on there. Only thing, it's not the long chassis, but it still runs and still drives, and it's also good. And I put the ESC from the Sledge in that one, so I can run 6S. I only think my motor isn't good anymore. Sometimes it does a little bit of strange things. My X-Max, yeah, that's pretty pimped out, so it's an awesome thing. I like it a lot. I like all my cars. Cons, there aren't that many cons. What I did an 1100 kV in there and a max 5 with a C motor mount and bracket over on top, and also brace bar on there. And there's a video coming out for the brace bar because I changed something on that brace bar, and that's for the better. Everybody should do it. Everybody, maybe they should have done it on the factory side, but yeah, you'll see it on the video. It's coming out in a couple of weeks. Yeah, if you have to do some modifications, if you go that big, if you go, yeah, the steering servo wasn't that great in the beginning, and there were a lot of ESC that burned up in the beginning, but Mars and Tone tuned this back to the original one, and he loves it now even more. So it's all about preferences. If you wanted to have a big car, jump far, jump high, you go 1100 kV, or maybe 800, but I don't like 800 because it's too heavy. I think it's too heavy in that car. For a Kraton 8S, it's good because it's a big car and the motor is good for that. You have a chassis, it's steel chassis and everything. No, aluminium chassis, but this is plastic on a X-Max and has to flex, and then you have too much weight on the rear. Flexes too much, so that's not so good. I don't think the 800 kVs are suitable for the X-Maxes, but that's each opinion. What do I have now? Again, I also have a cloudbuster, but it's still in repair. So I have bought an ESC last weekend, but I have to buy a chassis and stuff for it. So what do I have? Not I also have a TRX 4 Ford Bronco, and I've been crawling the other day. The last video or the video before that, you can see the night crawling of that, and there's going to be another video coming out next week or maybe the week after about a day crawling. So check it out if you like crawling. So that's it. The most fun car, all of them. It's just what I like it the most at that time. But I haven't had the Outcast out lately, and not even this one, not even the 6S. I don't know why, but yeah. Then you take this car, then you take that car. So yeah, they're all good, and this one is also good, and it's very cheap. So, but it's all in preferences, you know. But like Rogue said, the Fire Team is a real good car for the money. It's even cheaper than when I bought it. I bought it at 770 euros, and now it's 660 or something like that. So it's 100 euros cheaper. The sledge, you have to put a lot of money in it because it's not from out of the box. It's not that capable as a Kraton or a Italian. So that's just my opinion. But everybody has his own opinion on cars, so it's all what you like the most, and what you if you do it on if you buy a sledge and you break something and you repair it and you upgrade it, and you only have one car, it's not that bad. But if you have, like me, almost 20 cars, 16, I don't know, and you want to keep them running all. Hi Black Sheep, what's up Kenny? How you doing, man? So Rogue, that's a problem if you still have it in your yeah, try to sell it online if you don't want to, or give it away, or yeah, open it and drive it. That's your choice. So Kenny, what's up, man? How's your luck turning? Blowing up tires? Not so good, huh? That was not so good that day, huh? We're all doing good, man. We're all doing good. You think? You hope. Yeah, it was not your day. You're still blowing tires. Yeah, it was not your day, Kenny. I saw it in your eyes. You were a little mad at yourself. You were cutting out on some footage, you know. It was like you mother, and you were cutting out on some. I thought you were like, your mind was like, oh shit, I have to cut that out because if otherwise I get banned or something. Yeah, but blowing up tires a little bit of. I never blew up a tire yet. Uh, I never did that yet. Oh yeah, I have another thing. The sledge tires aren't that great. Yeah, you definitely took out some bad words. Yeah. Sorry that I was laughing when and I was looking at the video and I was like, ha, now it's coming out. I wasn't laughing at but I was laughing at what you did with the video. It was like, yeah. Yeah, but we all have problems, you know. Back on, hit one backflip and two wheel blow out the back. You all need Jesus. You have a T-shirt that says you all need Jesus. Okay. In their defense, old tires. Yeah, old tires. There. Ah, that's not so good, Dan. Get away there. Luckily, it's where we drive. It's not that bad. It's grass. It's sometimes high grass, but it's not that bad with those plants and everything. Carnage compilation video is going to be an absolute cringe. I don't have a Carnage compilation video. Yeah, you're right about that, Kenny. Before you know you have a play, you have a strike on there because. Oh, I'm curious, Pete. I'm very curious. Not into your religion, but I can get behind a good saying for a t-shirt. Yeah. Yeah. Your mother-in-law got it for you. Okay. Great. Yeah. Yeah, all your videos are, yeah, that's true, Pete. That's true. No, it's not cheap if you do that with all these tires and stuff. But uh, I think I'm repeating myself, but it's a lot cheaper in America than over here, man. It's definitely a lot cheaper there. If you see what over here it costs, it's if you compare it in price uh, with the cars that you got over there, it's much more expensive in Europe than everything is much more expensive here. If you buy, for instance, if I want to buy some stuff over there, and or you want to send me a gift, I had this thing with so I won the parkour jump challenge with East Tactics. I won that one, and first prize $100 on the M2C, and I got a Garage Life RC stuff too, and I bought a T-shirt, and I wanted the 3D printed parts for my sledge, and so, but that's a gift, and that's not a gift. That I won that. So uh, Garage Life RC, I bought a T-shirt from him also. So I said to him, send it in a whole package, put gift on there, and send it to here. So it's a gift. So I won it. Normally, when I send to you guys, and I already did, not big stuff. Yeah, some of you receive big stuff. Uh, I just ship it. Okay, it's a lot of money. Cost the prices is very expensive to ship something to America. Uh, but you get it. You don't have to pay any taxes or something like that or customs. Nothing. You just get it. But I had to pay customs and taxes, custom taxes on the gift from Garage Life RC, and it was almost the price that I had to pay for if I bought the stuff at your in the US. So if I get something from you, if you buy me stuff or you're going to send me something, then I have to. If you put gift on there, it doesn't matter. I have to pay taxes on there and customs. The only thing is then when you put gift on there, it's going to be a little cheaper than when you put a price tag on there. That's the only thing, but I have to pay stuff. So that's wait a minute. And the price they have to pay to get stuff shipped is insane. Yes. No, you don't have to be sorry, man. It is what it is. But uh, like the M2C things I ordered, I had to order them from America because that was the there are in Belgium there is no dealer for M2C. There is no dealer. One in Holland and there's one in Germany, maybe in France. I don't know. I haven't checked there, but I have a good connection with the guy in Germany. It's Bullet RC, and I asked him if he orders stuff that he can take my order with him with his thing, so I don't have to pay extra customs or extra uh, shipment costs for it, and he would do that. But otherwise, the shipment cost for the thing that I bought a new chassis for my fire team. Shipment cost would be $60 to get that chassis over here. So, and if you know what you know, an Arrma fire team chassis, it costs 139. Yeah, $140. So I had to pay $60 to get it over here. So it's about $200 that I had to pay normally if I didn't have the coupon. So, and then there's going to be shipment taxes and customs also. So that's going to be a lot about, I think it's going to be about 50-60 euros. So it's about $70. So it's going to be $270 if I buy that stuff to get here. So luckily there are people in Europe that are dealers for M2C. Otherwise it would be, yeah, it wouldn't be possible. Massive box of bubble wrap. Yeah, but it's the same as, yeah, that's the same if it comes from the UK, Dan. Since you got that Brexit stuff going on, it's insane. Otherwise, it would be you would be with Europe, but now you're not with Europe anymore. So you, if there's stuff coming outside of Europe, you have to pay taxes and customs. Yeah, but it's maybe you have to pay state tax, but I have shipped some stuff through to Canada, and did that guy, and it was pretty expensive stuff, and he didn't have to pay anything. So, and the problem is, you guys, you get that all the goodies, 3DRC, yeah, you get all the nice stuff. You get all the in America it's all big, it's in Europe it's small. We are like this, you're like that. So that's the problem. Everything exists in America. It doesn't exist in Europe though. So if I would buy the same chassis over here, that costs about $140 with you. I had to pay over here about, I think it was like $40 more. You forgot about walking your dog. They're gonna tell you they're gonna have to walk out. They need to go out. Dan. Yeah, but it is what it is, huh? You have to deal with it. And now with the war and everything going on, uh, all the prices over here are out of the roof, you know? They think the gas prices and electricity prices are going way up. In America, you paid same price for 1 gallon as we pay for 1 liter. So I got a dog too. Not mine. My girlfriend has a dog, Chihuahua. But so a gallon is 3.7 or 3.8 liters, I think. So you get almost 4 times the liters that we have for the same price. So then you're saying it's expensive for you guys, but I know the prices went up there. It was about $2 or something, $2 on that, $2.50, I think, for 1 gallon. We had that for 1 liter. I'm speaking about diesel. Now the prices went down a little bit, so, but they're like, you know, so that's the biggest issue here, and they're telling everybody that the prices are going to go up more next year. So for heating and for electricity, and there are people now that are not can't pay their bills because of the crazy prices. And then you have people that come from other countries that come here to get asylum. They get a monthly fee and everything, and people that live there for the rest of their lives don't get that. So that's what Belgium is. Not a fair country. The Where's my screw? The guys who have a lot of money earn more and more. The guys who have less money earn less. But I think it's everywhere that something goes on like that, you know. I'm changing the wheelie bar on this thing, putting it a little bit like this so it can go up like that. Otherwise it was rubbing the wing. But if you put 3S on there, the wheelie bar doesn't do anything. It just flips over. Yeah, that's true. We're all pawns in this world. Pawns from the bigger guys, you know. So about, I have a question. Is there anybody who knows something about painting? And I mean painting bodies, not painting walls or something like that. Painting bodies. Uh, I want to have a paint scheme for my sledge. And I don't know how to do it. here are the two colors. It's metallic blue and metallic red. See? And this is the body. Everybody knows how a body looks. And I'm still thinking about how to paint it, but I don't know. Help me out. No, I don't have an airbrush. I used to have an airbrush, but it's busted and I never bought another one because I'm not that, no, not my thing. Takes too long. Not into it anymore. I used to do it, but I'm not into it anymore. So I just want to tape it off and paint it. I don't know how yet, but if anybody can help me out a little bit about how I should do the colors, or maybe have an example, you can post it on my Facebook or PM or something. I'm still thinking about how to do it. I know how I have to paint, scrub the inside and everything and tape it off, and I know how to do that. I used to paint a lot of things, but I'm not into this, you know, paint things with I don't like doing it anymore. When I usually done it, the guys who I did it for, they said I want it like this and I want it like that, and I did like I did say it. I had Gabe Martinez do a few. I don't know Gabe Martinez. Car, yeah, I thought about googling car paint schemes, but then you don't have any match thing going on, you know. And then you have all kinds of different colors, except blue and red. And then you have multiple colors: blue, red, green, purple, orange. And I don't have that. I want to do it blue, blue and red, nothing more. But I was thinking about, you know, line about, I'm backing it up with white, so it's going to pop. And I want to see the car. I'm thinking about the blue inside like this, here, blue, and red on the side. What do you think about that? Maybe a red line in the middle. Maybe that's enough. Yeah, maybe that's enough. That's why the body is still in the plastic, because I want to keep it as long in the plastic as it's possible. Yeah, maybe that's enough. Red in the middle, and blue here on the sides, like this. It's all blue, all red. Sorry, all red here. And here a red line. This blue, maybe this bad a little bigger. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's going to be like that. Red, blue here, red in the middle. Tape it off, and then first do the blue, then paint the red, or yeah, first blue, then back it up with white, then the red, and then back it up again with white. Otherwise it doesn't pop. That's it. That's something for Saturday or Sunday. If it rains, I can do it inside here. So I'm gonna do that. Yes, thank you very much, everybody. Hope I can remember it tomorrow. Just do it, Nike. Okay, I'm gonna do it then. Yep. So, what do you want to talk about? Shoot. Good job. Yeah, I hope I have enough white. And then I'm going to put the smoke on the window. Smoke on the water. Yeah, smoky windows, not blank windows, smoky windows. And then I have to do the Tamiya build. Yeah, I have to do that. Car is all painted up. I let somebody do that because that's white and I want it to be perfect, to be that it was perfect. So I had to do. I have to do the stickers, and I'm a little afraid to do the stickers because the stickers are the hard part. I asked him to do the sticker, but he didn't want to do the sticker. So the Tamiya build, and I have to do it. I have to. It's not going to sit here in a window here in the cold outside. I don't want it. I want it to sit inside. So I'm going to do it on one of the next live streams. Sticker it all up, and I hope you all can join me then. Put some, trust in me. I don't want to mess that body up. What? A green? Is there a green pinstripe on your head? I don't know. Maybe it's about when with the green screen over here. Maybe it's that it's that's like looks kind of green, but it's not green. But you know what? I'm going to change the background again. I like it. I have another background. What do you think about this one? What do you think about let me see here. That's not a good one. What do you think about Bugs Bunny? Everybody likes Bugs Bunny. And there's a reflection. So we're going to put that body back, and we're gonna make a video out of it, so everybody can see it and re-see it if I screw up. It's only a Basherbody, so ain't I a stinker, huh? We trust you, Noel. Thank you again. Thank you very much. You're so kind. So it's about what time is it over here? It's 11:53 p.m. over here. So it's going to be 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the evening. Cool. That's nice, huh? And temperatures are good, I think. No? Here it's about 70 degrees today. It was 17, and it was sunny, but it wasn't hot, but it was warm. So it was good. Tomorrow I'm going to ride my motorcycle for a day. I'm going to Luxembourg. to a roaring fire and you take your coat off, you're going to be. You wanted to change me to a roaring fire like that. Still not hot, you know. In weather. Okay. I'm not finished, Gaines. I'm not leaving. Not today. I'm going to stick a little longer. If you want to talk about something, spit it out. I'm here. I have a Kawasaki Z900. I don't have a picture on the screen, but I have a picture on my cell phone. If you don't mind, I'm going to show a picture about the. Let me see here. I've been on two trips this year. Where is it? Wait a minute, I have to search for it because I have. Oh yeah. Let me see if I can find a nice picture of it. Yeah, this is the nicest picture I have for my latest vacation. I hope you're going to see it. It's the, yeah, I have to put the green screen off. Sorry about that. Wait a minute. I cannot put the green screen off. I have to put it like this and otherwise if I don't put the green screen off, you cannot see the color of the bike. So I hope you all like it. So that was one of the vacation photos. I don't know if you're gonna see that. It's green screen is going through there with all the green in the background, you know. It was a great vacation, great holiday. Yeah, we were with 3 motorcycles, and it was awesome. It was one this year was on motorcycle driving. It was the best year I had on vacation holiday. I had a couple of great holidays with the motorcycle, but this was where I put the RCs. The RCs are standing around me here. I cannot show you them because yes, I can show you. I can show you. Okay, just a second. My RCs don't look at all the mess. So over there is my, yeah, the camera isn't set for that thing, so that's my fire team over there on the rear, on the last one. That's my DR8. That's my fire team. That's my sledge. Over here you have the LMT, and over there is the Italian, and over there was normally the Outcast standing. Then we go over here, and you can see the Creighton 8S. There is the Outcast 8S, and over there is the Felony. And then I cannot show you the other where the other cars are because over there I have to clean up here is my X-Max, and you saw a little bit of for another video already, so I cannot show you everything, of course. And there are still other cars on the behind of me, but I have to put the green screen down then. So on the bike, no, the bike is in another garage. Normally the bike was standing normally the bike was standing on the rear of me because I have a bridge to put the bike on to lift it and to maintenance and everything. But because of all the RC stuff, and yeah, I had a little trouble with room. So I put the bike in another garage, and it's standing over there. And underneath here is another motor from a motorcycle standing here, and it has, yeah, it's not broken, but I rebuilt a couple bikes in my tape, and I have 3 builds now. No, 2 builds, two builds on there. I built a bobber, and I built a street fighter, and now I'm going to build a cafe racer. So it's a BMW K100 from the year '89, and it's then the motor from the motorcycle is standing underneath this table. I'm going to paint it and do some work on it, and all the bits and pieces from the other bike are in that cabinet over there, and the chassis and everything is in the other garage. And normally I would have done it this summer, but I haven't gotten around it, so I think it's going to be next summer. I don't know, we'll see. It's YouTube thing and everything. It's kind of putting all my time and effort in it, so it's not going to run away, that is, but I have to get it ready. I have to do it. I have to start someday. You know, it's always that little push you gotta have, that you need to get it started. You know, that's the problem. That's it. So there was one time I had 5 bikes standing here, so and I sold every one of them, kept one, then I bought another, and so tomorrow we're going to drive a bike, and tomorrow is going to be 400 kilometers, I think. 300, 400 kilometers that we're going to drive. So that's Mendes, what you go out on the bike, where do you put the RCs? They stay here. Well, I don't know what you mean, but they stay here. I have a car. I also have a car. I don't have a bike alone, you know. So you thought that the only thing I had was a bike. Yeah, I saw somebody with a bike with an X-Max on there, but luckily I have a car too. I hope that's what you meant, because I don't understand it real good. Gas in there. That's what you meant, huh, Dan? Why would I need what? Both the car and a bike? Bike is for pleasure. Car is for work. And put stuff in there. I cannot go and drive with the bike alone all day. No, it's not possible. I know somebody who does it, who goes to work, he does groceries and everything with her bike. It's a woman, And no, no, I'm not doing that. I can afford both, so there are people that do that. My tattoo artist, he doesn't have a driver's license for a car. I think he doesn't own a car. I don't think he ever owned a car. He only drives motorcycles. So even winter or snow, I don't know. He drives it all the time. I'm not into that. When it's too cold, the bike stays home, and I take the car. At the moment, I have a company car, but maybe that's going to change in a while. So I don't know that yet. So, but before that, I had my own car, so that's not the problem. I want to have a car to put everything in there. Maybe. And what is a mid-tier bike? I don't know what a mid-tier bike is. That. Ah, it was not. Yeah, this is for pleasure. This is simply for pleasure. You can also drive it to your work, of course, but this is for pleasure. Oh. Yeah, it's tough when you only drive a motorcycle. That's true, Speed. That's true. It's when you have to go for groceries. Uh, yeah, when you have to go for this, for drinks. When you put all the stuff. It's not that easy. There are bikes that can take a lot of load on there, and they have bikes with carriages on there, and then lots and stuff. But my bike doesn't have that. If I go with a bike, I have to put all the stuff in some. It's not. You cannot go for drink. You cannot go that way. No, that isn't pleasurable. That's true. But now it's just for fun. Driving around for fun, going on places where you normally don't go with a car or something like that. So yeah, that's everybody's different opinion on that. Everybody's different opinion. This so not everybody loves bikes. There are people that hate bikes, and there are people that love bikes, and so yeah. The problem is sometimes it's quick when you ride a bike. Sometimes it's nice when you have a bike for. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh, I want to go and visit Scotland sometime, but the problem is it's always raining. That's a problem. And they say Scotland is really really nice, but yeah, it's like you say, it's always raining. So that's why they don't. That's why you don't drive it a lot. You know. So about in the beginning, I had a trouble with this live thing, man. There are three things on my channel with lives, and such a problem here with this thing. So I hate it. I hate it when it doesn't work. You know. That's why everywhere is so green. Yeah. I can imagine that when it's raining all the time and everything is green, you have to mow the lawn a lot, I think. No? Yeah, I saw. Yeah, you never did that live streaming. It's raining. It's. Yeah, I did it at first. I did it with just a webcam, you know, and I tried it that way because you could you could go live when you had about 50 subs or something like that. I can't remember that. And I wanted to try it, so I did it, and it was very poor quality, and I had a not so good computer over here. Sorry about that. And sorry guys. And that was a laptop, and I did it all on Wi-Fi, and it was like you know, and it was a so what did I do? I took a cable for Ethernet, and I bought a computer, not an expensive one, a really cheap one that just could stream. That's all it can do because I only have one program open. If I do more programs, then the stuff is going to look like. And I bought a little a cheap microphone, and I hope you understand me. And now I'm streaming with OBS. I have a cheap microphone over here, and I have an old camera over there. That's also a cheap China camera that it's on top. It's those cheap wannabe GoPros, you know. And over there, that's a real webcam. That's a better one. That's a side webcam. And over there it's a GoPro Hero 3. So it's also an old thing. And I wanted to try it with old stuff because I don't have the money to put all the nice, decent, and high-end stuff in there. It's all very expensive if you want to do that. If you want to buy a DSLR for doing live streams, a real good one, yeah, you got $500-600 in, and then you get one. And if you have to put multiple DSLRs in there, so you good microphone $100, yeah, good computer $1,000, maybe more. The only thing is that I bought a stream deck over here because I wanted to change views, and I also bought this green screen. I bought it secondhand because that's an Envatos green screen, and that costs $200, so way too expensive. So I bought it very cheap, and it works. So, and if you all can hear me and see me and not see me maybe, then it's good enough for me. And if you all like it, it's good. And maybe I'm going to upgrade it after a while. I don't know, but when it's good and it works, I once had a problem with that camera, so I think I'm going to replace that one with another GoPro stuff, cheap thing like the Hero 3 maybe, because this one is giving real good quality. I think I can see it on my tablet over here, and it's budget stream, budget view is true, and I can see it on my tablet over here, and it looks quite good. If I'm going to this view, it looks a little grainy. If you can see it if I go on the tops, only on the top here, you can see it's going to be a little more grainy and a little more how do you call it, not so clear. I think it's not so clear. I don't have a gaming channel or something. I have, you see, it's dirt all around, so it's not, it's a different color too. Now I can see it on my, it's not so, it's very clear. I have a light over here. It's shining like this. I have other lights that I bought too, but I don't. Yeah, that's pretty expensive if it breaks. Budget. If you have an $800 phone and you break it, that's pretty expensive. So that's a top view, and it's pretty nice. On my OBS, it sees a little grainy out on there, but this is pretty nice. It's a very cheap thing. I think I bought it for $30 or something. Very cheap. And this is from the side view, and that's that one. So I have to change the angle a bit again. So I put a magnet on there, so I have something iron over here. So I put a magnet so I can put it anywhere I want. So, and that's the top view, and maybe I have to put some more light in there. I don't know, but on the on the stream it looks pretty good. So I think I don't think it's bad. Let me see what you, if you like it or not. So it's been about I don't know how much it costed, because I had a lot of stuff. I had the cameras, I had them laying around here, and the ring, the light, I bought it on AliExpress for $10, and computer, I don't have a lot of money in there. Professional is not professional. It's not. It's just I'm trying to make something good out of something cheap, you know. That's always what I'm trying to do on all kinds of things. Make them, how do you call it, make something cheap very good, or find something good that's very cheap. So, and this is when you see all the angles when I'm doing work. So you can see my ugly mud over here, and you can see it on the side, and you can see it from top. So that's what I wanted to show. That's what I know what I like. I like it when I can see different things and do some crazy stuff with the front view, you know, with this thing, like now you see this, and yeah, I kind of like that when it's funny, you know, when it's funny when you have something different than somebody else. So that's why I ask everybody to send pictures for the green screen, and then answer the question. If you know the question, if you know the answer, let me say it. Yeah, that's what I hope you guys like. The only thing I don't have is a great room like some people have with all, they're sitting nice, warm and cozy, and I have to put a stove on in the winter and put a jacket on that's heated. Otherwise it's too cold. So sometimes I'm sitting here like, and you're gonna see it. I'm going to do every other week. I'm going to do a live stream from now on. I'm going to put some yeah, less professional, but he has more subs and more views than anybody. I know who you're talking about. Oh, you're Texas, man. Oh, I like that. Also, when I do videos, I don't know if you have seen a lot of videos, but I like to do multiple angles. 36 degrees. Oh man, it's more than 20 degrees less over here. I think it's 14 or something like that now. Okay, it's now 0:30 a.m. but 0:21 a.m. but so when I do videos, I also like to do multiple shots, you know, multiple angles. So that's when you get as viewer, you get the most out of the car or out of the. Yeah, it's not easy, some second angle. If you want a tip, I can give you a real good tip. If you want to do videos like a video like wrenching video on 2 angles or on 3 angles, it doesn't matter, or maybe on 20 angles, it doesn't matter. If you do a wrenching video or a video in the clear, depends, doesn't matter where. I don't know what software. Yeah, it takes a lot of work, a lot of work. But if you do multiple angles, you always have to yell or clap. You know what I mean? So if you have, I only have 2 cameras laying here, so I'm going to show it with 2 cameras. So this is a GoPro Session 4. It's also a pretty old camera, but it's very good and it's waterproof, so it's very nice that you have that. Hopefully I'll get some viewer love. First one. DaVinci Resolve. Okay, I use Vegas Pro. Sony Vegas Pro. And this is another one. This is my Insta360. I have a 360 camera on it, but I don't use it that much. Sometimes I use it, but not that much. But if you have 2 angles, you're filming at 2 angles like this, and you're filming you're doing over here, or maybe you're jumping, always yell like hello or something like that, or something yo, you know what I mean? Why do you do that? It's going to pick up the sound, and when you pick up the sound, you see a spike. You can see it also in you can also see it on the how do you say it, band from all the music. You see all those things like all music, you can see them. And when it's quiet outside or something, and you yell hello, you see it spike up. So then you can put the 2 together. You know what I mean? You put the 2 bands together on one line, and then you start from there, and then you roll at the same time, and then you can put one video feed. You can put that out and put the other on, so the car is going the same. You know what I mean? Yeah, the audio graph. Yeah, you're 100% right. So yell, and then you do your jump or your. I use when I'm sitting here and doing multiple angles. I always clap. I always do that. I clap, or that's easy. Spike up together. Sometimes I have 3 cameras because there's one in the house at the moment, and then I have 3 cameras. I don't record with my OBS. You can also record with OBS, but I don't do that. I tried it a couple of times, and it works. It works, but it's not that good quality when you're doing it with this. Maybe it's my budget setup that is a problem, but it is what it is. So I'm doing it with this. So that's why I do that. So always do a yell or a clap or something like that. Also, when you do it with simple with your camera, with your phone. If you have 2 phones, one is filming over there with your girlfriend, your daughter, I don't know, filming over there, and you're filming over here, and you're driving one-handed. No problem. You want to film it, yell, so you can have those 2 feet together. Otherwise, it's very hard to put them nicely together. Free version. I use uh, the 19, the Sony Vegas 19 version. It's not the free version. It's the you know what version. You can find it. You can find the DaVinci Resolve 2 if you want to, and it works perfectly then. So I don't know. The only thing you don't have to do is update. That's all. Yeah, that's I I tried some I tried a program when it was like it was Sony Vegas 14 or something, 13, I don't know. I tried a program and it was too hard. I think it was too I wasn't into it, like, and it was sort of like with motorcycle driving. I took the camera and I stuck it to my motorcycle and was driving, and then I wanted to put it on video, and I was like, I don't want to do that. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. So last year when I started with this YouTube stuff, uh, yeah, you have to start with something. So I knew Sony Vegas. I didn't I wasn't into it. I only knew how to put a video feed in there, and I knew the layers, and I understand it. I understood how it worked, but how I actually had to do some stuff, I didn't know that. So the last under year and a half, I'm sitting on 2 monitors. With one monitor is Sony Vegas Pro, and the other monitor is how-tos on there, and then you learn a lot of stuff, uh, and that's all how I learn it. So if I don't know how to do it, I'll go on YouTube. Same as somebody is watching my video, learning stuff that I know. Like, I made not a huge mistake, but I made a mistake about infraction 3S. I put a video out, and I put a video out a couple of weeks ago, and I forgot to put it on Facebook. Normally I put it all on Facebook, where in every group I'm in. Just, yeah, to put the viewers up, and I want my subs up and everything, and there comes a lot of people coming out of there. And I opened the shocks with this tool. I didn't know that there was another. You can put the shock and turn it, and then it's open. I didn't know that, and I didn't even know that there's a tool, a red tool that comes in the box. I don't know where it is. I know that I have it, but I don't know where it is. And there's a tool on there that you can open the shocks with. I didn't know that. But okay, now I know. I'm not the all knowing. No, I don't know everything. and when I make a flaw, I can admit that it's not a big a deal. Everybody makes flaws. So, oh yeah, you want to see the answer? This is what Billy has. Billy has happiness. We all have happiness then. If you buy a new car, you're like in kindergarten, you know. Happy as like in kindergarten, and you know, in the big uh, tub with all the balls playing there. Yeah. So if you first, I did use the Hero 3 uh, use the action shots and everything I did, but that wasn't the best camera. So I bought this one secondhand for $60. This was a little more expensive, and the other one that's a Sony Handycam, and I oh sorry. Uh-huh. And it's on my GoPro on it's on my Noble on top. At first I did it underneath with a clamp, and when I take my GoPro, then you can my Noble, then you can see how it's mounted on there. So it's mounted on there, on here. I can mount it. This one also if I want to. So it's mounted on there, and I follow it like that. It's standing normally. It's standing like this. Why? Because I drive like this. That's why I bought Noble, because if you do it, if I normally you drive like this, see, and I was driving like this, and I didn't like that at all. I like it more when it's like this, so you can drive like this. It's more relaxing for me. So that's why my camera is standing like that, and then I'll point it like I do it like this. In the beginning, I had a clamp on here, and it was standing like this on here, and that was sometimes difficult because when you put your hand on there, yeah, it was sometimes in the way. And I have that clamp on this one. I'm using on this one now because this is for the infraction 3S. All my cars are on this one, except for my infraction 3S. That's still on this one. So now I'm going to put it on here, and I put it. Now I can drive. This is the bigger footprint than this one, so that's cool. So this works. This is clamped like that, easy. You can clamp it everywhere. You can turn it, no problem. That's why I like it. You can put it on every transmitter. That's why I use it. So, but now I use this thing. I 3D printed this, and I clamp it on here, and I changed it because you can find this thing on I think it's on Thingiverse. You can find it on there, but it's all it's hard to, you have to use support material, and I don't like support material. So what did I do? I changed everything, and I only had to use over here a little bit support material. That's all. I changed the drawing a bit, and I like it. It works. So that's all that counts. It works. Oh, my audio is cutting out. Is that for everybody or only Rogue? Hello, 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 hello. Does anybody hear me, or is it only Rogue his problem? Yes. everything is going good over here as I can see, but maybe there is some stuff strange going on. What didn't you hear? If you want something more, that something else. So Rogue, there's something wrong with your thing. Yeah, Billy has happiness. So Rogue, you missed something? You want to hear me something say again or something like that? Okay, I will repeat it. No problem. But a little shoppy. Yeah, budget. Sorry guys. I promise if I can get better material, I will. But yeah, you know. So that's what I do with my transmitters and my cameras. People that put some hot glue on here and stuff and put their phone on there. I don't. The only thing I do on with my phone is I take pictures for my thumbnails. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about the audio. Okay, YouTube. Yeah, it's YouTube, not me. It's all good here. So I don't use my phone because you see my phone. You see, it's it's big. So when I have to put that one on there, I have more phone than transmitter, or like this. It doesn't see. You know what I mean? And if I have to do my phone, it's going. I don't know. The battery's going out quickly and everything. Yeah, but I'm used to doing it with this. That's why I'm putting it like this, and I'm used to doing it like that. I'm stand. If there was somebody who was filming me when I was driving, yeah, you would all were you were all on the floor. I'm like this. You know, it's crazy. It's real crazy. With the cheap car, I put this. I use this. So I'm not going to put a big. This is the transmitter from a cheap car. It's a very cheap thing. It's yeah. And then I use these. Then I use this one, and I tape it on here. And it's very hard to drive then because I have to put my finger like this, and then I follow it like that, like. But I tape it. I tape not. I'm not holding it with my finger. But for now I'm doing it, and I'm not taping it. But I'm always putting it in this angle, and when you always put it on the same angle like that, see, then you have the same camera, and then it's easier. And I always film on wide. Then you always in the shop. Also with this, you can you can go wide and medium on these things. Always film wide, and then in my software I can always, if it's a little bit out of the middle, I can go in and zoom in out of it on to put the car in the middle. So it's a lot of work that I put in there, but I think it's better that way. So, but each to his own, of course. They're the if you want to use your phone, okay, but it's not my thing. I have several phones over here laying around, and they're laying around. Uh, I don't use them. Yes, post edit software. I do it in yeah. This doesn't have a stabilizer. This this thing doesn't have a stabilizer. I think this one has, but I don't know, because I always put it on a stand. I don't know, I haven't put it on here yet. And the other camera I use doesn't have a stabilizer. It has a stabilizer, but not good. It's not the best, you know. And the new ones, the GoPro 10 and everything, or the DJI Action 3, they're all good. They're very good cameras, but $500, $600, that's a lot of money, you know. And I'm doing it with these things now, and I think it's a good job. I think it's doing a good job. It's not the best quality. It's not the best. Maybe it's not the best editing thing. Yeah, static shots, they're better, of course, but yeah, I got it. I got this, so I'm doing it with this. So it has to be. If DJI or GoPro would sponsor me one, I wouldn't hesitate to to accept it, but they're not going to do that. So they're not going to do that. So I have to pay it for myself, and because I'm paying it for myself, I'm going to wait a little bit. Maybe I win one. You never know. But again, each to his own. So if the viewer loves it, it's okay. Yeah, you're right, man. I don't I don't know how you do it. I only had that once with that DR8. I don't. You saw the short. It nearly took my head off, and that was the only thing that happened to me, and it was like it was this far away. I could feel air from the tires and all coming. It was like whoa, and I was like standing there. And I had this camera, and I know that's also another transmitter. So this like this one, and I was like that, and I did like this. The car came over here, so it was like, you know, it was like, how much is that? I don't know how many feet it is, but it's only 30 centimeters or something. So and yeah, and it was like whoa, you know, it was really like whoa, it was real close. And then Jens, the other guy that I drive with, he was running to his car, his Creighton. He was laying over there, and he scared it. He scared his shit out of it. You do it to yourself. 1 foot. Oh, 1 foot. Okay, 1 foot. 1 foot away from me. Okay, thanks, Dan. So, man, that was. And a couple of weeks ago, I drove to a friend. I drove my 6S into the heels of, not in the heels, in the front side of your leg. I don't know how you got the shin. Is that the shin? So I drove it into the shin of he was standing there, and I pardon me, and I put my Noble down, and it tipped over, and I wanted to take it, and I pushed on the gas, and he was standing there. I wanted to take it so it didn't drop on the lens, you know. Okay, I said sorry, but yeah, that gotta hurt. Luckily, it wasn't an 8S car, and it was only the 6S. If it was a Creighton or the Outcast, it would be much much worse. Yeah, sometimes, especially you don't like it when you're driving with a lot of people. You know, when you're driving with 4, 5, or maybe 6 guys driving the car. If when you're driving all the same and you're doing all the same stuff, like, okay, we're going to run this and turn around and jump this. But there are people that, and I know some people that they drive like this, they come, they jump, and they land wrong on the head, on the roof, on the dome. And then they're going and they don't watch if there is another car coming or something. And then when there's a Kraton 8S coming, you better run when this thing is coming at you. So then you're jumping, and then you're like, oh, get away, and then you mine is the dot dot dot. So there's some people that don't think when they are driving. They only think about their car, and that's not good. You know, you have to think about other cars too. But yeah, we all had some stuff, you know. if there's nobody hurt, yeah, I drove my stepson. I drove him down once with my fire team. I hit him in the side of his ankle, fairly hard, and the guy's he's 13 years old, so you know what the what comes next, then. That's true. Real one-to-one scale cars they're not thinking either. But about my stepson, I drove him, and he was driving my Italian, and it was a closed circuit, and we were all driving in an oval, and I was driving the fire team, and the Italian went on his side and dropped over, and he called, but didn't call hard enough, so we didn't hear him. And Jens, the other guy, he saw he was driving this Kraton, and he was in front of me, and he was coming. This is the Kraton, and this is the fire team, and he was driving, and he was looking like that, and he saw him going to the Italian, and he was like, he pulled on the brakes, and he drove away from him. But I was too late. I came on not full throttle, but like 70%. And I was like looking at the car, and I was like, oh, there's somebody standing. I didn't know who it was at the time, so I hit the brake, and I tried to steer away, but it was too late. You know, the car was like, and full throttle, yeah, not full throttle, on 70%, maybe. Then at that moment was 50% maybe. And again, his ankle on the side, and he went down like a log. You know, it was like this thick. Yeah, we put water and ice on there, but it was really like this thick. So we went to the hospital. It was really, but you only hit yourself. That's the only one I hit somebody. The only time. But I didn't hear him call, so I didn't hear. Normally, when you're on that oval, you call that you're going on the oval. You call out. but he's 13 years old, and you know, guys are not like, you know, they're not calling out, I'm here. No, they're calling, you know what I mean? So the voice was a little bit faded away, so we didn't hear nobody heard him. Nobody heard him. Okay, I'm curious, man. I'm very curious if you take yourself out. I want to see that. I do think I have to open it because I don't think there's any oil in there. It's not leaking, so yeah. But we never do it on purpose, you know. Luckily, we never do it on purpose, because if you have a, for instance, if you have it that 30-degree north, or what is it, is that car that you got that over there speed, if you got that car, or a big Losi, or a big Creighton even, and you hit it with in the face somebody, you're really going to do some damage over there, you know. It's likely to get somebody killed with, with those things. So that one hurts. So it's not that yeah, how do you call it? It's not that when you're driving alone, it's not nothing. Yeah, you if you drive it in your own face, yeah, it's not cool. It's not nice. It's not nobody wants that. But then it's your own. But if you drive it in somebody else's, that's not funny. That 30-degree north car, is that only available in America? Or do they have also European dealers? And it's all coming with a motor in there, or does it come so with a chassis empty? You know what I mean? Chassis roll, or do you always have to buy the whole stuff? Yeah, that 30-degree north car is I think it's big. It's real big. Yeah, I saw that one with the X Max. You were pretty beat up. Yeah, the blue high, huh? Yeah, I mean you X Max, X Max, Creighton AS. When you go that road, even a 6 has carb. Oh, a nitro motor. I thought it was a 2-stroke. Yeah, it's huge. I saw the boxes, and I saw Thunder Rocky a couple of times with his 30-degree north. So, uh, And I know Rocky's not the smallest guy, so when you see him carrying that thing, you know how big it is, you know. That's that's too bad, Rogue. Don't you have anywhere else to go with your ADAS? What ADAS is it? Is it a crane? Oh, it's a true story. Okay, I thought I heard Rocky's car like I was like, yeah, it's a two-stroke because you know, the FG Martis. I don't know if you recall that car. It's old, yeah, not old, but over here it was a big deal a couple of years ago. Yeah, maybe 20 years ago, and there was two strokes too, so it made a lot of noise and not going that fast. That's why I like the electric cars a lot. They go. So do you like the new Hobby Ring Max 4? It's expensive, huh? Big motor. It's a real big motor. So guys, it's you know what time it is over here? Let me guess how late it is over here. You guess how late it is. What time it is over here? You're never gonna guess it. You never know how you're never going to guess how time it is right now. And I'm streaming about 3 hours and 54 minutes now at the time. So that's a pretty long stream, you know, for just talking about some RC stuff. I'm not gaming, and I'm not gaming or something. So it's now exactly 2 minutes for 1 a.m. So 12 0:58. No. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. So I would love to stick around and talk to you guys a lot more, but unfortunately, I don't live in America and I live in Europe, and it's 1 a.m. and so it's kind of early, and I have to close up. Normally, I'm my time is 12 o'clock, 12 midnight finished, but 1 a.m. Yeah, that's late. I know it's late. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock with you. 7 p.m. But So guys, and I think King also still available, but and then see you later all. I have to go. I gotta go to bed. So I'm going to do some things on my computer, and then I have to go to bed. Early day tomorrow, not early, but oh, you're still working. Okay. Thanks for checking my channel, my feed out, man. I love that you were here. Uh, Gotta go, everybody. Good night. See you in the next one. In 2 weeks, I'll be live again. I'll put it out on my community tab the day before. Thanks a lot, Gains. Same to you. I will be back then, and I hope that I have an update on this thing here, but I don't think that's going to be ready already. So then we have something else to discuss about. So bye everybody. I'm gonna close up now. See you later. Bye. Good night. Stay safe. Bye. I'll catch up on people's episodes later.